Chair Salamanca, we are ready to begin.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to the Committee on Land Use. I am Councilmember Rafael Salamanca, I chair this committee. I would like to welcome my esteemed colleagues who have joined us today. We've been joined by Councilmember Moya, Rivera, Chair Riley, Majority Whip, Brooke Powers, Abreu, Majority Leader Farias, Chair Hanks, Hudson, and Sanchez. I would like to thank Chair Riley and Chair Hanks for their ongoing leadership in our two subcommittees. Today we are voting on two proposals referred out by our zoning subcommittee. We will vote to approve a pre-considered LU under application number G250076 XAQ for the Ocean Crest Article 11 tax exemption request related to property in Majority Whip Brook Powers District in Queens. The application will facilitate the development as a 100% affordable housing home ownership project with approximately 89 units. And we'll also vote to approve the modifications LUs 287 and 288 regarding the Grace Houses proposal related to property in Councilmember Nurse's district in Brooklyn. The proposal consists of a zoning map and a zoning text amendment, which together will facilitate the development of two 100% affordable housing, 100% affordable buildings of 5 and 7 stories with a total of 135 affordable units in East New York. Our modifications will be to limit the proposal to an MIH option 3 to ensure that at least 20% of the apartments are affordable to families making an average of 40% of the average median income. And will also modify the zoning map amendment to remove portions of block 3705 within the original rezoning area with frontage on New Jersey Avenue. The excluded area would remain under R5B zoning, which is more in keeping with the affected buildings and consistent with the built context to the south and southeast of the rezoning area. I would now like to recognize any of my colleagues who would like to make any remarks. Seeing none, I now call on for a vote on the following items with the support of the local members to approve pre-considered LUs related to the Ocean Crest Article 11 tax exemption request and to approve the modifications LUs 287 and 288. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Good afternoon. William Martin, Committee Clerk. Roll call vote, Committee on Land Use. All items are coupled. Chair Salamanca.
I would first like to congratulate Majority Whip Brook Powers on her project, specifically on the development of 100% affordable home ownership projects, which is 89 units. You know, many of us in the council, this is what we strive for when we're building housing, and it's good to see that we can use this project as an example when we negotiate future projects. And with that, I vote aye on all.
Moya.
I vote aye.
Thank you. Sanchez.
Aye.
Thank you. Rivera.
Aye.
Riley.
Aye.
Brooks Powers.
Permission to explain my vote?
Yes, permission granted.
Thank you, Chair Salamanca. Today, I call on my colleagues to vote in support of the Ocean Crest Article 11 tax exemption, an important step toward realizing a historic affordable homeownership project in Far Rockaway. Ocean Crest is the first 100% affordable homeownership development in the Rockaways in over a decade, and one of the few opportunities for working class families, especially Black and brown New Yorkers, to build equity in a city that is becoming increasingly unaffordable. This project has shaped through months of negotiation, and I'm proud that the final agreement includes major community benefits, including 50% local hiring from Community Board 14, 35% MWBE contracting, a labor monitor and use of union labor, stormwater infrastructure improvements, and outreach to NYCHA residents for homeownership opportunities. These are wins for the people of Far Rockaway and a model for how we can move development forward with accountability and equity at the center. I thank my colleagues in government for their support, especially Congressman Meeks, Senator Sanders, Assemblymember Anderson, and Community Board 14 for helping us deliver a project that meets the moment. With today's vote, we are moving closer to a more stable, more just future for Southeast Queens, and thank you. I vote aye.
Thank you. Abreu.
Aye.
Thank you. Farias.
I vote aye.
Hanks.
I vote aye.
Hudson.
Aye.
With a vote of 10 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, no abstentions, all items have been adopted as described by the chair.
Thank you. That concludes today's business. I would like to thank the members of the public, my colleagues, land use, and other council staff, and the Sergeant at Arms for attending today's meeting. This meeting is hereby adjourned.